Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, he needs no introduction. You've already seen the name in the title, so you know who we're talking about. Is one of the leading names in the East and certainly one of the foremost Nigerians that there are. The chap, of course, the enigma that he is himself. Charles, of course, Charles Soludo. So there he is right there, the gentleman in question, a professor of economics, former Central Bank of Nigeria lead person, former Central Bank of Nigeria governor. So let me remove that music because it's a bit heavy going. But a former Central Bank of Nigerian governor, as I said, let me put a bit of acoustic music instead. So there he is right there, Charles Soludo, the person we're looking to celebrate today. So Charles Soludo, the essentially let's yeah, so Charles Soludo, essentially the person that we're looking to celebrate today. And we want to then go through some of the things that makes him the enigma that he is. So here is Charles Soludo. I'll share the screen with you as we go about discovering more about this gentleman. 15 economic facts about Charles Soludo, Anambra State Governor. So, Charles Soludo, we meet you. Let's meet you. So, I'm sharing the screen so that you see where I'm getting this from. So, there he is right there, Charles Soludo. 15 economic facts about Charles Soludo, Anambra State Governor. Uh, for someone like me, who has been following the practical economic track records of Charles Soludo, the governor of the industrial state of Anambra, I can't express how happy I was when he clinched his party's ticket and rode to win the Saturday, November the 9th, 2021 gubernatorial election. He assumed office as Anambra State governor on Thursday, March the 17th, 2022. So, from the preamble already, so you know already that the person who wrote this is a gold standard fan. But then, of course, we are all gold standard fans of Charles Soludo. Who is not a fan of Charles Soludo? Anybody that likes progress must applaud the guy. So we go through his profile somewhat. So first, it starts off with the profile. Full name Charles Chukwuma Soludo. His date of birth, uh, July the 28th, 1960. So he's an independence child, essentially. July the 8th, July the 28th, 1960. His hometown, or Isuafia. So pardon me as I butcher that name. So let me try again. His hometown, Isuafia. So that is where he's from. The local government area, Aguata, Anambra State. Occupation economic professor, former office, CBN governor. So you remember, of course, under their Obasanjo administration and at the early phases of the Yadra administration as well. Before Yadra decided to get rid of him to have his own clansman, Lamido Sanusi. So very much satiated and marinated senior banker within the Nigerian space. So former office, central bank governor, party, All Progressive Grand Alliance, which seems to be the party that seems to have hold of Anambra State, Education University of Nigeria, Nzuka, so you don't get more gold standard than that, wife, Nonye Chukuma, and number of children, six, four girls, two boys. So when you say four girls, two boys, that usually connotes something. It's almost certain that the boys are the last born because in some instances people actually pursue boys, and I suspect that that might well be the case in this instance. Number of children, six, four boys. No, sorry, I do beg your. That's the other way around. Four girls, two boys. So four girls, two boys. What Soludo are swearing in? So this should be what Soludo are swearing in, but you can see on your screen just how it's written. So what Soludo at swearing in ceremony is what it says here. On Thursday, March the 17th, 2022, during the swearing in of Charles Soludo and his deputy, Onyeka Ibizim, in Akwa, The former CBN governor said they have had enough celebration since he emerged as winner at the poll. So that is exactly what you expect to hear from him. So these are his words. He said, "Today is my first day at work. I just reported for duty at 8:55 a.m. to be precise, and will work for at least 8 hours today. We had more than a month since the election to celebrate our victory, our historic victory. Now is the time to work, and there is no minute or kobo to waste on fanfare. Within the next few weeks, the list of commissioners will be laid before the House of Assembly, saying God ordained the moment." So there he is right there. Um, Soludo, a former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), is a man I have always admired, though from afar. I felt his radical economic policies at Nigeria's Apex Bank between 2004 to 2019. That was a moment. For the first time, everyone who uses a bank can be confident that their money are in safe hands. Before former President Olusegun Obasanjo invited the former World Bank consultant to head the CBN, there were dubious microfinance banks here and there that would operate for 3 to 5 years simply to gain the confidence of their customers and disappear at will when they are and disappear at will when they have accumulated millions of savings from their customers to enrich themselves. In this article, Informed Nigeria Business Solution, uh, who has been following the eloquent and realistic economic policies of Charles Soludo, takes a deep look into 15 economic facts and achievements of a born economist uh, who lost his mother at a tender age. So now let's get to the list, which is really why we're here. So the first thing of note, number one, he graduated at 24 years old with a first class honors in economics, winning several awards and laurels at the University of Nigeria at the time. Number two, his extremely sterling performance in his first degree earned him the honor to run masters and PhD concurrently in economics, and at 27 he was awarded MSc economics. Number three, the brilliant, vibrant, visionary, and young Bongo, I don't know what Bongo means, who would later become a number one citizen of a state in Nigeria's southeastern state, bagged a PhD at 29 in economics, thereby making him a sought after economic expert within Nigeria and abroad. Number four, his research in microeconomics and practical economic development research, teaching seminars, workshops, and publications catapulted the Anambra governor elect to the post of professor of economics at the age of 38, the youngest in that discipline at UNN at the time. I'm not sure if anyone has achieved that feat since. So it's just impressive CV. Um, Number five, from then on, Charles Soludo became hotter globally as more foreign universities in the United States, United Kingdom wrote him special invitation letters to come and offload some of his hip knowledge of this is badly written, but I'm reading it to you as it is written. As it is written. So it says, from then on, Charles Soludo became hotter globally as more foreign universities in the United States, United Kingdom, wrote him special invitation letters to come to offload some of his heap load of economic knowledge. Number six, whilst Chukwuma Soludo continued to tour the world advising and guiding some of them on how to be economically sufficient by using what they had, his home, our country, Nigeria, was winding down on the devilish rule of the military. And by the time President Olusegun Obasanjo, aka OBJ, assumed office in 1999, it took him some months to know that a Nigerian was somewhere helping other nations. He was invited to resume as the chief economic advisor to Obasanjo. Soludo was 43 at the time. Number 7, as if Obasanjo was keeping him for another top post, Soludo was his first choice as a replacement for Joseph Oladele Sanusi, Nigeria's apex banker, that should be Nigeria's apex banker, who bowed out in 2004. And on May 29, 2004, the economic professor assumed office. His assumption of office as CBN governor coincided with Nigeria's fifth Democracy Day celebration. So, yes, let me just carry on. Number 8, for many years, even before he joined the government, Soludo had been worried about Nigeria's economic problems and some of the policies that made Nigerians lose their investment and had earned money. As the governor of CBN, he was a man that could only work behind the scene. As such, he embarked on banking policies, thereby ending mushroom micro banks and making banks in Nigeria stronger, making only micro banks that had the financial capacity to play the role of which they were founded. Number 9, on July the 25th, 2006, Chukwuma Soludo delivered a lecture at Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Osun State, in honor of Justice Kayode Esho, a retired justice of the Supreme Court. He proffered solutions on how Nigeria's economy could get more revenue from palm oil export, like Malaysia, that got its first oil seedlings from Nigeria in the 60s. Specifically, he said, uh, by the by the 1990s, it was estimated that Malaysia export of palm oil produce earned it more than Nigeria earned from petroleum export, and Nigeria had become net importers of palm oil. Entitled Law Institutions and Nigeria's Quest to Join the First World Economy, Soludo, who always believes that Nigeria can get out of its economic challenges, said, it needs to make rapid progress in quest to join the first world economy. It has to run at an extraordinary speed in the creation, adaptation, and enforcement of relevant institutions, and possibly restructure the basic institutions of state to enhance the allocative and operational efficacy of the state. So, number 10, uh, if you ever read the template that could make Nigeria gain economic independence and stoppage of today's loans and debts by Nigeria's government, Charles Soludo was the head of the team that drafted the National Economic Empowerment and Development Strategy. Needs contains needs, which the acronym for that, of course, is needs. So, National Economic Empowerment and Development Strategy, the acronym being needs. Needs contains every solution to Nigeria's development challenges. Unfortunately, succeeding governments have turned blind eyes to the template, whilst the problems Soludo and his team volunteered to solve persist. Number 11, most of his papers and publications are centered on economic liberation for developing economies, microeconomic policy modeling of African economies is one of his many publications. Number 12, born on July the 28th, 1960, Charles Soludo is a member of the British Department for International Development's International Advisory Group. Number 13, Soludo is the second person to be a CBN governor and later Soludo is the second person to be a CBN governor and later become a governor of a state. The first was Clement Isong, who later became the governor of Old Cross River State in the Second Republic. The economic policies of Isong opened up Cross River and Akwa Ibom states for investment, some of which the two states are still seeing today. Number 14, he is the first former CBN governor from the Southeast geopolitical zone to also become a governor elect of a state in Nigeria. And lastly, number 15, he believes that restructuring is key to setting every state in Nigeria on economic prosperity, and he did not hide when he was on the platform in the commemoration of Nigeria's 59th independence celebration when he said, okay, let me take that again. He believes that restructuring is key to setting every state in Nigeria on economic prosperity, and he did not hide when he was on the platform in the commemoration of Nigeria's 59th independence celebration when he said, so this is what he said. Let's see. Let Zamfara keep its gold and pay taxes to the government. Let Kaduna and Kogi keep their solid minerals. So let Zamfara keep its gold and pay taxes to the government. Let Kaduna and Kogi keep their solid minerals. Most states have their own resources. Concentrating power in Abuja won't help us develop our resources. So there it is right there, the language of a restructuring. And finally, lastly, on number 15, Soludo took over the management of the Apex Bank from Sanusi uh, from the southwest and was later succeeded by another Sanusi from the north, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi. Soludo's emergence as CBN governor, it was a long way to victory from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressive Congress Alliance ABGA. The never relenting spirit in Charles Soludo saw him coming victorious, beating other major contenders like Valentin Ozigbo of the PDP and Emmanuel Nandi Uba of the APC or Progressive Congress. Okay, let's see. It still goes on and on. Okay, let me give you the fullness of it. Let me just. I'm going to steam through the rest, and then we'll see what we're making of it at the tail end. So where was I? Okay. Although there was a large apathy due to insecurity caused by the sit-at-home order by the IPOB members, that would not stop the brilliant economist from beating his opponents. In fact, he beat the closest contender Ozigbo with 58,422 votes, according to the Anambra 2021 governorship election results that were announced by the Independent Electoral Commission (INEC). When will Soludo be sworn in as Anambra State Governor? So we've already been through that phase. But let's go to his transition team. Transition Committee. On Thursday, January the 13th, 2022, a transition committee was constituted by the governor, saddled with the responsibility of ensuring a hitch-free change of baton from the administration of Governor Willie Obiano to Soludo on March the 17th. Let me have a sip of water. The committee comprises 80 members, including Dr. Obi Ezekwesili, head, Professor Pat Utomi, Professor Chidi Odinkalu, Chief Osita Chidoka, Dr. Alex Oti, Dr. Olisa Agbekoba, SAN, and Chief Leon Mezui. So there it is right there. So this comes, I think this precedes actually Soludo being sworn in. So I think events may have superseded a lot of that space. But let's come to Soludo's family. So Soludo's family, married on December the 26th, 1992, his marriage to Nonye a holder of computer science and accounting and finance degrees, is blessed with six children, four girls, two boys. Challenges ahead. Expectations are high, with many promises by the former CBN governor. His promises show that he's ready to change the status quo in Anambra political landscape. Not just that, if he gets it right, his style of governance may likely be a model for electorates in the future elections to determine who deserves their vote. This doesn't come without challenges. He must be ready to step on toes if those promises are to be fulfilled, just as he did when he was governor of Nigeria's Apex Bank between 2004 and 2009. His 5 year term at the CBN was later referred to as Nigeria's banking revolution by economists and financial analysts. During his reign at CBN, his family members were put at risk that they went into exile after the attempted kidnap of his children and his life. It is expected that his planned economic policies in Anambra will not go down well with some people whose major source of income is defective governance and endemic corruption that has ravaged Nigeria since 1960. So there it is right there. So it goes on to list Soludo's socials. Soludo's social media handles: Twitter, CC Soludo; Instagram, CC Soludo; and Facebook, Professor Charles Soludo. So he rounds off. I also the person who wrote this, that is. I also hope that Soludo knows that Anambra people, Nigerians, and the world are watching to see him deploy his practical economic policies to transform the industrial state of Anambra into a world class economy, turning the state into an example for Aso Rock and other states of the Federation to emulate. So that's summary then. So that was the readout. So that's summary by, let's see, actually, let's acknowledge whoever wrote this because it didn't have to make the effort, but it seems as though this person is a fan. So he didn't have to make the effort, but he did, and a decent enough piece. Yes, a decent piece. So let's acknowledge that is if his name is there. It's in, pardon me, it's the name appended. Okay, Okwe Kadri actually is the person. So funnily enough, Okwe Kadri. So there it is. That's the person. I've just highlighted that. Okwe Kadri is the person who wrote that. So thank you for making the effort, Okwe. And Charles Soludo. I join Okwe in the excitement about Charles Soludo because he, for me, and that the sum up by that Okwe person is the perfect sum up. I just align myself totally with that sum up. I'm so excited by the prospects of what Soludo can do. He has a genius brain. He has antecedents in banking and business. He has understanding of governance, having worked in Obasanjo administration and which Yadua, and he wanted to bring all of that to bear on his home state. So the opportunity presents itself now, and all fingers crossed for Soludo to succeed. So there it is right there. Interesting facts about Charles Soludo. What are you making of that? Come share thoughts in the comment section. But before you come share those thoughts, I should have actually flashed this up earlier. So this is the invitation, of course, for you to do the right things. There it is, like right there. Like, share, and subscribe. You can see it in bold letters on your screen. So if you found any value in the page, then do exactly what the screen is suggesting. Like, share, and subscribe. So I'll leave it there. Carry the conversation within the comment section, but here I say peace.